What is dyslexia?
Dyslexia, it comes in a lot of flavors, and so it's not like one thing that you could say it is. It's interesting because people who do not have this condition actually experience the exact frustration that dyslexics get, because when somebody comes to your table and you've known them your whole life and you can't pull the name up, that's because we very quickly file a lot of names into our long-term memory. Dyslexics have that same difficulty with recall in their short-term memory that often people have with filing names in their long-term memory. So it's the same exact feeling of not being able to remember you know it, you know it as well as you know that friend's name. It's that difficulty of recall in the short-term memory which makes it impossible sometimes for you to cram.
Now, what kind of advice would you give a kid who is diagnosed with dyslexic or LD?
Just that it's not the end of the world. You can succeed in school.
Don't be scared. Don't let anybody else put you down if you're younger and you got all these peers are saying, oh, you're different. Don't let them put you down. Just be like, you see me now, but see me in 10 years from now, and I'll be better than ever, and you'll be shocked.
What advice would you give to dyslexic kids?
Don't give up. You gotta just keep on plugging at it, and eventually you'll get it. Just work and work and work and work and work, and you gotta keep on working. And that is why dyslexic make it. It's because they have that work ethic, and they keep on going, and they don't give up, and they persevere in the end.
3, 4. 1, 2, bob. Good. 1, 2, bob. 6, 9. Good. They thought I was mentally retarded, so they took me to a psychiatrist. I had to go through all kind of tests, and then they kind of figured it out and said, "Okay, we're gonna label you as mentally handicapped." That was my worst moment in my life. I was like, "Oh my God, now I'm different from everybody else, and people gonna make fun of me." She'll take her heel, go to the board, slow, focus, in on the technique, come close, pull back, and then she'll come and she'll kick the board with her energy and power. Focus.
Mom just finds out she doesn't know what dyslexia is. What does Billy Banks tell that mom?
If I listened to words and listened to what people said about me and what I was going to be throughout my life, I wouldn't be sitting here talking to you. I wouldn't be doing the things that I've done around the world, helping me, changing millions of people's lives all over the world. I mean, who'd ever think I'd be this person? I always say that, don't look at a person from the outside. Look at the person from the inside. If you want to help somebody, look inside their heart. Bring your hand up here. Focus that power. And then come back to position. So if I can do it there, then that means I can do another area of my life. So dyslexia, watch out. We get ready to fight. We'll see you later.
The number of famous and successful dyslexics is staggering. See all these pictures going by? Every one of them, dyslexic.
My name is Stephen J. Cannell, writer, producer, television, author, actor, studio owner.
What is somebody, a dyslexic person, what do they need to know?
The problem with dyslexia, it's in uploads, isn't it? It's what you're taking off the page into your brain. You have a spelling problem. When you get right to the bottom line, that's all it is. I flunked 3 grades before I got out of high school. And by flunk, I mean I was put back. At the time, if somebody could have said to me, "We can fix your academic trouble," I would have opted for it as a young kid. In a second, I would have gone, fix it, please. Now, I wouldn't have wanted it fixed. I suppose there are those people who want to cure it, but would you have cured Einstein of his dyslexia? Would you have cured Edison? Maybe we wouldn't have any electricity today. So I would say to people, yeah, there's going to be some rough innings in the early part when you're in school, but just keep stoking the fire, because that's a very special brain that gives you that abstract thought pattern.
First thing you'd say to someone with dyslexia is that your brain is fine. It processes information differently. Remediation is critical as early as possible. So you never want to listen to someone say, Wait 6 months, wait a year, maybe it'll go away, it'll get better. That's the worst thing you can do. So once you have an accurate diagnosis, get help immediately. Either in the school system, a school that specializes in dyslexia, or with a tutor. You want to do that as quickly as possible as a parent. Dyslexic people in general have a really strong visual spatial sketchpad, and if you have a really good spatial sketchpad, it allows you to manipulate and remember numbers, figures, words in that visual spatial domain. The technology now that has been developed for audio production and composition and video production really take advantage of this different type of wiring. Technology has caught up with the dyslexic brain, and now it's a brave new world. It's here for dyslexic people. They can really excel using these programs. So put them in front of a computer and they can really fly.
You're different and you're unique. You're not like every other person in this world. And it's a great uniqueness. It's not a bad one.
Everyone has a difference in the way they process information. Dyslexic individuals are a great example of cerebrodiversity, and that's a good thing.
I know it's a gift for me. I know it's enriched my life. I know if I didn't have this, not that I couldn't be a writer, but I know this is why I am a writer.
It's a good thing that you have this brain that's wired differently, for you and for everybody else.